Hey Sagittarius, this is Hale for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of August. Hey guys, and give me a second because we're going to get started. With... Okay, we're going to turn both of these, actually. Bonus cards and then okay. Yep, okay, alright. Okay, cool. Alright, give me 1 second. Oh, wow, okay. And that one, of course. Okay, alright, so where am I going to get started? Start with that, okay. Alright, okay, so first one we have is the Hangman in Reaping. This is one of my favorites for the Hangman. And it's because of the fact that he is easily the most joyous Hangman of all of my decks. Like, he's perfectly happy in the suspension of time. Unlike the other ones where it's just like, waiting, damn it. This guy's like, waiting? That means I can get awesome ideas while I wait. And he really represents the idea of open mind space through which you can gather new ideas, you know? Like that the purity of mind that's achieved during this space of emptiness of thought results in new ideas that float around and can be caught, right? Okay. Next set in Reaping is the Wave, the Rain, and the Hope. Alright? So, Wave represents the flow of energy of the universe. In this case, it's the idea of astrological transits and things like that. It's the natural current of the universal flow. This being paired with the Rain shows that in the month of August for Sagittarius, the idea is it's the time for healing. Right. Yeah, because the Rain represents the energy to heal and purify. It's the energy that it's time to heal, and it's like time to heal with your hopes, dreams, and wishes in the core of that energy, okay? And there's the hope again. And again, part of that healing is going to be happening in suspension. And it's interesting because Aries is going through a very similar situation, but they're going to be a lot more frustrated with it. With you, it's like you're actually being encouraged to fight for your dreams, while they're being encouraged this month to kind of enjoy, like learn the virtue and value of patience. For Sagittarius, they're actually saying you need to fight for your dreams and your hopes this month. And that's a part of the flow of energy and a part of the redeeming and healing quality. That's right. And through, through this process of holding the hope, that's where this Hangman energy of, freedom and like feeling like you can be yourself comes from. Right, cool. Okay, all right, and I was already getting this from the other set, but here's the other set. They love doing this now. They love giving us, like, multiple, symbols of the same energy, so that way you guys know that it's like, this is the message, like, indisputable, it's coming through really strong. The Stars paired with 10 of Wands, one of the most unique interpretations of this one in my decks, and 7 of Wands, okay? And they're showing me, okay, of course, with the Stars, it's about your hopes, dreams, wishes again. But here's the thing. This month, they're showing me the idea of prior restraints, right? Okay. Prior restraints. So restraints that have existed prior to August, and then fighting through those restraints this month in August. And they're literally saying, like, hold close and hold fast to your dreams this month, because that will give you the needed, inspiration and ideas and enthusiasm that you require to move forward. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Okay. Mid-Trump's next. Wait, just this one? Okay. Alright. Wow. Wow. That's right. Okay. Cool. So we've got Be Open, The Mirror, and big energy with this one, Renewal. Okay? And again, it's like I already said, there have been restraints on you in the past in relation to holding on to what your hope or dream is. This month, it's about being open to revisiting that hope or dream, okay? Okay, and again, by you being able to make that embrace happen, you'll have ideas towards how you can move forward again and how you can fight off any kinds of restraints that have occurred, oppressors or critics or judges about how you're going to be able to move forward. And again, they're circling be open. Be open to how you're going to move beyond those conflicts or restraints. Okay, cool. Next one. Wow, okay. Next one for mid-trumps is transition. So again, you're going through a period right now where you're learning how to break the bindings that are kind of binding your mind right now when it comes to moving forward with what you really care about. Okay? Alright, high trumps. Ah, yeah. And that. Okay. Cool. Alright, here we go. High trumps are the dash with Ace of Swords and the Wood. Okay? Alright, so here we go, and this is kind of the big theme, as we've already discussed, but showing the big picture of it. Dash is showing, yeah, new ideas about how to move forward are going to give you greater enthusiasm. With Ace of Swords to actually implement your plans, right? And again, the restraints will be a distraction. So again, you have to get to the place where you can fight off those restraints and then receive that open mind space to dream again, basically. And they're saying dream big, okay? So for Sagittarius in August, dream big. Don't deny yourself because of the bindings that are in you, okay? And then the Wood, okay? And the Wood represents the energy of the experienced. It's someone who has grown wise from literal experience and through very progressive growth and lessons coming through. Alright? Okay. Okay, and they literally said, you know, the dream or aspiration has binded you, and the restraints have binded you, and now you have to fight through to reclaim what you really care about, okay? Alright, cool. Give me one sec, I want to see what we're going to next. Reflection is next. Okay, cool. Alright, they're saying with the reflection is the silent, and they literally said silence the restraints when it comes to what's in your head. That's right, because right now the idea is a lot of the blocks that you're experiencing are mental, caused by past experiences that have caused you, that have kind of hooked inside of you and latched onto you to keep you from moving forward with what you really want and what you hold dear, okay? So you need to grow beyond it and realize that everything you've experienced up to this point has been a preparation to give you the right kind of sparks of insight that you need to know where to move forward. And you choose between those different options, right? Okay, give me one sec, because I know we've got more here. Okay, and it's funny, but they're saying hope is the choice. So the idea is choose to hope and choose to dream this month, okay? Hold tight to it. Right. Okay, cool. Alright, now we're doing the next bonus set. Ha! Wow, wow, okay, right. Here we go. Okay. Wow, I had it, yeah. I had it. Alright, the order of the cards matters for me, so when we've got big sets like this, open your heart, the through, death, and Knave of Wands. Alright, this all coming together is bringing it all home here. Open your heart is showing again, choose to hope, choose to have faith in what that thing is that you hold really deeply and dearly. The through is showing if you do, you will be able to make it through the bindings, the obstacles, eventually. Like, it doesn't have to all happen this month, but the idea is for you to have faith this month is what's paramount. And for you to start getting ideas about how you can initiate and move forward with your hopes, dreams, or wishes, okay? And the renewal energy is the big one. So the idea is, what is something that you've been putting off that you really wanted because of the restraints placed upon you that you felt like you couldn't move forward with? Now it's time to regrow, regroup, and move forward with a new approach or new thought towards that renewal of that particular dream. Okay, cool. All right, next one in that set with death. Death in this version is literally the vehicle for transformation. It kind of represents the energy of a car driving you towards the next destination in your life path or your destiny, by inevitably letting go or leaving what no longer serves you. In this case, it's the bindings of the past that prevented you from moving forward and choosing to have faith in what it was that you valued so much. Okay? Alright, cool. And then, very important energy for you this month, Knave of Wands. And this is, again, very important for you this month with the whole message overall. He represents the energy of like a traveling musician. He doesn't care what his destination is. The important thing is that he's traveling and that he's, going to find it eventually through experience and through choosing to walk a path. And he's very, like, romantic in a sense because of the fact that he walks the path without an expectation, only with the expectation that he will have the experience of the travel and of the experience and holding what is most valuable to him. Okay? Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, let me see what else we're gonna do. Energy surrounding you. The shield. Right. Okay, they're showing me you're still going to be fighting and pulling around with the bindings and the blocks. Shield can represent blocks very often when I see it, but they're also focusing on the chains, too. Which is, not very often that they do that. The bindings that are taking you out from the past right now and hooking onto you and keeping you from choosing faith and choosing, that path where you move on towards what you really want and your more dreamy aspirations, and again, big aspirations, and it's big in the sense that there's big heart behind it. That's the most important thing. It's not the idea of like $1 million idea necessarily, but that it's something that your heart considers paramount. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next one is energy you're bringing is the mist. Ha 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 ha! And they made me feel the cool freshness of it. So the idea with the mist is that, and it's so funny because we already touched on this energy already with that Knave of Wands, that you don't know where you're necessarily going in a very, direct way. Again, the choice is to hope, period. The choice is that you even want to try. And that alone is enough right now for August. Yeah, most definitely that is the big deal, is that you can choose to be that way. Choose to be optimistic about it. Choose to let go of the burdens of the past related to what you cared about so much with those dreamy things that you were hoping for with, again, because it has a very dreamy quality. It feels like the type of thing that somebody would try and tell you you can't do no matter how practical it could be. But the idea is how close it is to your heart and the core of who you are. That's the most important element to recognizing what this thing is. Okay, cool. But again, and that's the other key, because we're bringing in that key energy of it. It's the renewal energy. So again, it's something that you've already considered doing or tried doing before. You had restrictions placed upon you, and then you kind of let it fall by the wayside, okay? All right, action. Bam! All right, and here we go. Yeah, and they're already saying to me with the big, it's big heart, okay? Which we already touched on literally before I even saw this card, and paired with the move, okay? The big and the move. All right, so I would say you're going to be making a pretty big decision as far as, okay, number one, the choice to hope, but it could also involve how you're going to move forward with that and in a big way and with big heart. So again, for some of you, this could be literally moving forward towards something that you're dreaming about or holding really deeply in your heart. For some of you, this might be literally more about moving forward with that literal goal, project, aspiration, dream. Because again, for some people, it might be traveling to another country or, you know, hiking a particular trail or a mountain, you know? It can be anything that you perceive to be that close thing in your heart. It's different for everybody. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, being a millionaire. It doesn't have to be winning the lottery. It doesn't have to be, you know, for some people it could be what career they're going to do far down the line, or it can be anything. The point is that it's very close to your heart. It's something that you've been considering, but then kind of like, again, let it fizzle out because of restrictions that were placed upon you. And now it's time to revitalize and renew that thing that you hold dearly. And again, and to give it encouragement, and they're focusing on the little sprinkle of fairy dust in the star card. That's why it's showing me just how dreamy the quality is. So the idea is, to you it's a dream, and that's enough, you know? And they're literally saying, choose to have faith in it, okay? But yeah, with the big and the move, it's like, even if it's on an internal or gut level, right? That's still a big deal for you to be making a big choice to say, I'm going to do this no matter what. And they're saying, right, and hold tight again. Holding tight to that goal is the big deal. All right, give me a second. And they showed me the sprinkle of fairy dust again. They said, choose to believe, okay? All right. So that said, I'm sure that this month for August for Sagittarius is going to be challenging you to, you know, really evaluate whatever that close thing you hold to your heart, that aspiration or that dream is, and to really start considering seriously how you're going to make it happen and to choose to keep that as a part of your goals and not to let it fall by the wayside again. Again, this is about regrowing it and revitalizing that goal. All right, guys, and again, Sprinkle of Fairy Dust says, you know, believe in it for, you know, the sake of believing and the sake of having faith, because that's part of the magic this month for you guys, all right? Okay, that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do, and I hope you have an awesome month. I'll see you later.